No, after you left, that guy that was doing that last test was he went from 30 degrees, and it was looked like it was about a quart low. Tested it again at 100 degrees. It was starting to come up to level. By the time the car got up to, I think it was 130 degrees, it was overfilled. It was reading on the dipstick, the tranny fluid, that it was overfilled by almost a quart. Yeah. So what he was explaining was that as the car warms up, tranny fluid heats up, it expands. And he said, yeah, but everybody also said, all the videos I watched on that stuff all said the Lucas is only a conditioner and cleaner, should be removed, and filter and fluid and all that. No, that was exactly what I told you was going to happen. Yeah, Lucas. No, you didn't listen because I said put Lucas in there, and then you did that part a week and a half later. Yeah, we're gonna have to save up a few $100. So by that time, we're talking a couple months down the road. Yeah, yeah, you'll see. You'll, yeah, about 150 on fluid, and then you got to buy those mercury specific fluid, and yeah, and $85 for the gasket and the um, filter and the thing. Yep, yep. So again, you're looking at about $300, and that's not including back pads either. Funny thing is, if you return the pads, they'll probably be $20 more expensive next time you buy them. I mean, I wouldn't do them either right now. I mean, you got because yeah, you might not want to do them at all. Anyways, you got to add all this stuff up and see what it all comes up to. And then you're still going to be dealing with the overheating issue, where you're going to have to fix that water line. Yeah, so it's, yeah, those are all executive decisions you can make over the next couple months. We'll see. That's what you said about the Pontiac too. Both of them. Yeah, that ain't never gonna happen either. I've already offered several times to do that with you. I think you could probably get 8 for it. Yeah, from a junkyard. Yeah, yeah. It's hard to say what's best to do. I mean, if you're talking $50 worth of shit and $75 title, and because you already did the title in your name, right? You said you were gonna do that like 6 months ago. No, you don't. But I'm saying if you're gonna drive it though, you were gonna do it. Yeah, I mean, you might want to think about doing it that way. Fix the brake line for $60 worth of shit and get that done, and then just drive that. Change the registration over, and park the green car. Park it. Whatever you decide. Oh, okay. All right. To me, I would say no. I would check into everything, and if it turns out to where I got to put $1,000 into the green car right now that I don't have, then I would probably just do the $60 fix on the other piece of shit, and then start driving it, get a year or two out of it, and meanwhile, make decisions on the green car. But if everything looks like it's gonna be okay, change the fluid in the filter and the tranny's fine and all that, then but I don't know anything. That's like I said, I don't know. I'm going by your guys' word on everything. So whatever you say is the fluid looks like and all that, those are executive decisions. If you looked at the fluid and it's brown, then I would say that's probably what the. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if it was me, I don't even think I would waste money on a filter and a gasket at the moment. I think I would take that line off of the radiator. I would start it up in neutral, flush all the tranny fluid out of the torque converter and the tranny, and then fill it back up with brand new fluid and see if all that problems all go away. If that all goes away, I'd want, yeah, maybe, maybe, yeah, something like that. Yeah, I would just want to know, though. I'm saying I'd want to know how much money I'm putting into it. I want to know if the tranny's even good or not. I want to know. Yeah, don't get into it. Don't get into it. If it, yeah. So if it, you got two other cars to drive around, and really, if you wanted to, you could fix that brake line, transfer the plates. You get 7 days. Mm. Yeah. We'll just take everything out of that car and put it in the other shed. Bring me another shed. I have been. I've been cleaning out the big shed and putting everything in the little shed. Anything that Eddie gives me goes in the shed. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. All that shit goes with Eddie's car. Eddie gave you the car. That's for you to deal with. So all the shit that he gives us, it's still coming from the same place. So Either way. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't been looking. Hmm. I still gotta get probably 2 more sheets of that sheet metal for that fucking van. That thing ate up a lot of sheet metal, man. Well, I'll tell you, those sheets used to be uh, not cheap, but 35, $40 a sheet. Now they're 65 bucks a sheet. It, no, real cheap. I like to be known as the cheapest guy around. I try to help people. No, but what comes around goes around. Maybe it'll come back someday. No, too bad, too bad, too bad. I'm gonna hang some plastic up and paint that Mercedes. I'm gonna give it a shot, even if I end up having to get another compressor. I'm gonna probably do that during this summer. I might as well. Well, the used cars are up, you know. Yep. Yep. It's true. But remember the place in Holyoke too. When I bought that probe had 90,000. I want to say something like that on it. Oh no, it was a 90 probe. It was a 90 probe, but it still had 70,000, maybe 60, 70,000, something like that. And they were asking, they were overpriced by 4 grand. But when you're taking out a loan, who cares, right? So you're just figuring, okay, monthly payments, weekly payments, whatever it is, I'll do what I got to do. And just to have a, that was years ago, but still the same. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, usually they do with the price. They'll usually put the mileage on there. But the days of $500 cars or $1,000 cars, they're all long gone. Even used stuff is way up there. Crazy. All right, kids are getting out, I guess. All right, so that was it. So, I was gonna say too. So I'll just stop over with the scanner, so you don't have to drive the car too. I'll swing by tomorrow or something. No, it's all right. I'll drive down there. I'll just hit you for $10 for gas or something. All right, perfect. Good idea. Mm. Mm. Yeah. Yep. Works good. Works good. But I mean, she's being lazy about it. No, she's playing games because see, in her era, she was the firstborn, and at that time, the father did not agree with girls riding bikes, and he said girls don't ride bikes and stuff like that. If you are, you're supposed to ride side saddle on the back or something. You're not supposed to put your cha-cha into the seat. I guess was the thing, and then after that, the next sister came along and the father she learned how to ride a bike on her own. Another friend taught her how to ride, so the father saw her riding the bike, and then the third sister came along, and then by the time the father started coming around to the idea that my daughters are going to ride bikes, so he he then bought the third one a bike. And then once the third one had a bike, she learned how to ride a bike. He even helped her learn how to ride. So all the other sisters that came along later all knew how to ride bikes, except for Kathy, because she was the firstborn. That's her story. Anyways, all right, Edgy's here. They're starting to come in now. I'll check you later. All right, bye.
Question.
Yeah.
Do we go to the park?
No. We got stuff going on at home.
Well, never mind. Like I said, if you want to, you can walk to the park.
You walk to the park?
He's not going to, but now that you know, I told him if I don't text him by 2:40, I'm probably not able to go to the park. So if I do text him, I'll probably am going to the park. And he said he'll walk there to Grenville Park. That's fine.
Yeah, but no, not today. Maybe Friday or something.
Let's leave.
That's the Polly girl? I don't know. See, that girl's kind of Polly. She's like, you can't really tell whether she's a boy or a girl unless you see the boobs. She's got a shirt on that shows her boobs, but
Which one?
the one with the black hair that just walked by.
No. Who's that?
I don't know, we're gonna find out.
I think it's, what's her name? Rainfly or something.
What?
Who's that?
What? My friend.
What's her name?
Alyssa?
Oh, yeah.
What's going on?
She's such a high-pitched voice.
You should have seen two students
Yeah.
from like a higher grade, most likely,
Another-
drove a toy truck with a
Yep, I
speaker
know, I
into
saw.
my classroom, and then they did it in the hallway. They've been doing it all afternoon,
Well, you
surprisingly.
know that's
You're
all.
gonna get suspended.
Yeah, they said
No,
it
it
was
was,
going
no, they were- no,
rolling,
they-
da-da.
no, it's
I know, they're just.
no, it's I'm driving dirty. And then the
Probably,
car,
yeah.
and then the truck had dirt on it.
and
Mm.
rolling.
They see me.
I remember that line, but I don't remember the rest. Rolling. Da, 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 da.
Sounds very childish
It was funny.
for such.
She's more of an
Yeah,
adult song,
like,
to be
we're like,
honest.
how come they're allowed to do that? The teachers didn't even yell at them.
Tell me about it.
Miss Davis, like, what the?
Miss Davis?
We were hearing it. Yeah, my math teacher.
Miss Davis?
Miss Davis, not the old Miss Davis, a different Miss Davis.
Now you're talking about the fourth grade teacher. I actually saw Miss Davies. She was such a good teacher.
One you had?
Yeah, the fourth grade. Miss Davies.
Yeah. Oh, there goes track. Construction.
Why would she do that?
What?
She just went. I'm trying to mess it up.
No, because there's things with nails on the side of the road. I keep meaning to pick them up, but remember that frame? There's that wooden frame that was on the side of the road. It's been there for a long time.
What, they had more stuff?
thought you were just, like,
Construction.
messing with
More
us.
sunnier. They've been working on it.
Drive
That's
into
nice.
No, I didn't drive into it. He probably thought that though too. You're probably right.
That's what it looked like you did.
So we got 3 different songs going on at once.
No,
I'm saying.
I have to make a
There's the
girl that-
what do you think the new 28th
That's just you.
Amendment would be? And it's not fun.
Just Olivia singing songs.
I really have my homework. 28th Amendment. What
Imagine
do you
having
think it would be?
homework.
28th Amendment. Which one is that now?
History.
I know, but which amendment is it?
We don't have. It's a new. They're thinking. If there was a 28th Amendment? What would it be?
Oh, there is no 28th
No,
Amendment?
there's
Really?
there's only 27.
Really?
Yeah.
Many. I thought there was like
I
a
thought there was,
thousand.
me too. That's what I was gonna say.
Like
I think maybe amendments, but then there are the
Articles,
bills.
laws?
No, but there's bills to
Laws.
the amendments. No, yeah, the laws makes it
the
even
Bill of
worse.
Rights that had simply is the amendments in the Bill of Rights.
Yeah, just like the commandments.
Then there's the 7 articles
Mm.
or something. I don't know which section.
Starting to rain again.